Spoilers for the recent 2 episodes of Titans. If you do not want to be spoiled, go watch the episode, then come back here. Otherwise, let's begin. So, another year, another season of Titans has arrived. And honestly, I have mixed feelings about it, honestly. For one, we have another race-swapped character, and this one is another prominent character. Want to guess who it is? Go ahead, take your time, guess. It's Lex Luthor, man. Like, they got another one. They made another useless and pointless race swap that was done solely just to piss off people and to spread division and to get people talking about this show. Now, as far as the portrayal itself, it is actually not that bad. I actually thoroughly enjoy it. In fact, I think he carried the character of the Lex Luthor persona very well. In fact, very, 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 very well, to the point where I almost don't care at the fact that they made this evil tycoon, shady as hell, a black guy. DC has this way of turning prominent and very scummy and very well-known evil villains black, and it's just very telling with modern media. Either it's telling or people are just tone deaf in Hollywood. Either way, this is very annoying and very apparent. I mean, it's not just with DC, it's with Marvel as well. I mean, just look at Kang the Conqueror. Kang the Conqueror, the descendant of the very white Reed Richards, is now black. Okay, sure. Norman Osborn is also melanated now for some reason. Another very evil and conniving person, especially in the comics, and he is an African American male now. Very interesting. Again, either tone deaf or very telling. Now, the first episode I liked more than the second episode because I feel like the second episode spent more time, with Raven and, the court of Azarath Mithrion Synthoth or whatever the hell. Now, for obvious reasons, Raven's character gives me the heebie-jeebies and makes me want to keep my distance from this show, especially anything involving her storyline because, well, James 4:7, submit yourselves, therefore, to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Clearly, I'm not a fan of Hellspawn, so this season's already going to get on my nerves immensely. It's going to be a struggle just to get through watching this. Side tangent, I just want to say this real quick. I have been growing very unimpressed with the portrayal of Koriand'r, aka Starfire, aka niggers. No, before you say anything, it is not because she is African American now. It is solely because her portrayal is not exactly accurate to her comic book counterpart. She does not act as loving or as caring as her comic book counterpart or even her animated adaptation. She just seems to be a tough black chick. That's literally her character. She's just tough and stoic, and she acts more like a man than Dick Grayson does a lot of the times. Especially after episode 2. Man, I'm just not feeling this. And it's bad enough her costume is literally awful. Like, seriously, who designed this? Whoever did, please do me a favor and get fired. Like, I mean it, immediately. Feed your family some other way, please. And actually, now that it comes to mind, all of the Titans who got a new suit this season, their suits have been trash. Heck, even the Red Hood suit isn't really that great. Now that I look at it on retrospective, it's just, yeah, the eyes are a little bit too bulky. For some reason, every time they shoot on location, they keep finding the most grayest, mirrory, dreary type of background. Like, I swear they are filming these freaking episodes just in the earliest morning possible. I mean like 7 a.m. max. Like, seriously, give these actors some caffeine already. Like, these people look like they're finna pass out. We did get a lot more development with Beast Boy's powers. Like, he can use like octopus parts and stuff of that nature. He can turn to a gorilla now. It's all pretty cool, not going to lie to you. Everything with Beast Boy so far seems to be still as good as it's always been. It's pretty much the only character they haven't completely and utterly did an entire 180 on. And he's the only character that I feel like has just been ripped straight out the comic books, honestly. Dick Grayson, no, he's still as terrible as I remember. I do not like this actor for Dick Grayson. I do not like his performance as Dick Grayson. I just want a different casting when it comes to his character in particular. Anyway, So apparently this season's featuring a familiar returning actor, and by returning actor I mean I ain't seen him since Vampire Diaries, and because I don't keep up with his other stuff, so for the sake of this video and for the sake of my mind, I'm going to call him Klaus Mikaelson for the rest of this freaking review, or first impressions. Now, I'm assuming he is supposed to be Brother Blood. If not, I could be mistaken, and if I am, oh well. Now, from what I'm seeing from this mystery character so far, I kind of like him, I kind of don't. It depends on who this character turns out to be so far, I don't know, because I'm not going to do research on it, because I want to be like freshly enthralled in the story for once. And also, in other news, in Robin news, they seem to be going the route of the modern interpretation of Tim Drake, the bisexual one, the one that no one seems to be a fan of because of how they writ the story and how they basically only focused on the romantic aspect of it. It feels like someone off of Webtoon wrote that freaking comic, I swear. So yeah, from the start of the first 2 episodes, there's a lot of things I'm starting to dislike about this season, and it doesn't bode well for the future of this season, at least as far as my reviews are concerned. All the scenes with Connor and Lex were great. Again, it's so hard to see this guy as Lex Luthor, seeing as though not only is he melanated, but the dude has a freaking beard. Like, we know what Lex Luthor looks like. They couldn't even do this right, bro. They couldn't even just shave his face and get someone with a chiseled jawline. Dude, the blueprint is literally in the pages. He is right here. It literally takes me out of the scene. And another reason why I don't like these race swaps, they take me out of the scene. I don't want to be reminded that this is a fictional character. I want to be, again, enthralled by the story, and I don't feel that when they just race swap these characters. All in all, if I had to rank these 2 seasons together, if I had to rank these 2 episodes together, I would say they get a solid, I'm gonna be fair, it's like a 7 out of 10. As far as I'm concerned on the first viewing, it's interesting enough to where I can keep watching. Besides the second episode, I kind of had to pause, do something else, then come back, and then finish the episode because, was not that interesting. Also, we also learned that Koriand'r is apparently even stronger than she lets on. I don't know how strong she is in the comics, but she obviously isn't on, Kryptonia level, so I don't have to worry about her, being stronger than every single character, at least as far as we know. Because apparently she's only been using like 8% of her output, which is okay. Shawty got a lot of power, not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. But yeah, that is my thoughts on the first 2 episodes of Titans. And yeah, a lot of good, a lot of bad as far as I'm concerned, as far as these critiques go. But yeah, I really did enjoy it for the most part. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe to all the good stuff, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.